This is Bulletin News Radio. Today's special briefing focuses exclusively on Mexico, where cartel-related violence, security operations, and political pressure continue to shape the country's national agenda. Here are the confirmed developments as of Thursday, the 24th of February 2026. Northern border violence. Mexican authorities have confirmed a series of violent incidents across the northern states of Tamaulipas and Nuevo León, regions long affected by organized criminal groups competing for smuggling routes into the United States. According to federal officials, armed clashes between rival groups occurred overnight near several key highways, temporarily disrupting commercial traffic. Local police report that at least 8 vehicles were abandoned, some bearing signs of forced use. No official casualty figures have been released at this time, and authorities stress that investigations are ongoing. Military patrols have been reinforced in affected areas, with checkpoints re-established along major transport corridors. Major security operation in western Mexico. In the western state of Jalisco, Mexican security forces announced the arrest of several individuals believed to be linked to a high-profile criminal organization operating in the region. Officials from the National Guard stated that the operation followed weeks of intelligence work and targeted logistics networks rather than frontline operatives. Seized items reportedly include weapons, cash, and communication equipment. While authorities have not disclosed the names of those detained, they emphasized that the operation was aimed at weakening financial and operational structures, rather than provoking direct confrontation. Political pressure and public response. Mexico's federal government continues to face growing pressure over its security strategy, as public concern remains high in several urban centers. In Mexico City, officials reiterated their commitment to a coordinated approach involving federal forces, local police, and judicial institutions. Government representatives stressed that recent operations demonstrate a shift toward intelligence-driven enforcement, rather than large-scale military deployments. Civil society groups, however, continue to call for greater transparency and protection for journalists and local officials operating in high-risk regions. Regional context. Security analysts note that cartel-related violence in Mexico often fluctuates in intensity depending on internal power struggles, arrests, and territorial disputes. Experts caution against interpreting short-term spikes as signs of systemic collapse, while also acknowledging the ongoing strain on local communities. Cross-border cooperation with international partners remains a key component of Mexico's strategy, particularly in addressing arms trafficking and financial flows linked to organized crime. Mexican authorities say operations will continue in the coming days, with further updates expected as investigations progress. This concludes today's Mexico Cartel Bulletin. You're listening to Bulletin News Radio, delivering clear, verified global headlines.